Back to another episode of Minecraft. Okay, so I know I said I don't like this game. I still want to do a tutorial. Okay, so anyways, let's just start off with this area. Now, honestly, I terraformed this giant area right off the bat. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but in the sea there was like a huge, not a mountain, but like a huge hill. So I kind of terraformed the entire area. I kind of tried to make it look a little bit pretty. Also, there was a village here, so I did spawn in on a village, which is pretty awesome. Now, honestly, you know, this giant cube is where the village was at, and honestly, it was pretty cool. I also got, you know, friends here. I got some cows, sheep. I also got sugarcane all over the place. On top, you'll see these lightning rods, so if it's lightning, you know, it can just hit through the lightning. Other than that, it's pretty much it. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, I will go ahead and tell you guys what that one over there is. We'll be swimming there. There's really nothing much. But let's go over here. And also, we got turtles. They're not hatching, and they're really close to hatch. But I don't know. Now, honestly, I'm not going to be playing this game for such a long time. So, honestly, I don't know if I'm just going to be playing this game and just, like, you know, just, I guess, play in this world. I don't know, right? Because you know, this game doesn't have a lot of stuff to offer, and I kind of expressed my opinions in this game. But like I said, I still want to show you guys my world. But here is my turtles. Now over there is where my villagers is for my iron farm. Other than that, that's pretty much all it is. Now before I go in there, again, I'm not gonna hype this up, but there's not much in there. But I still, again, want to just show you guys what I did, because you know, because I feel like I owe you guys this, because either way I did record almost what, 17 18 hours, almost 20 hours worth of this game, like 20 episodes of this. And I decided to cancel it because, you know, footage was bad, you know, even the voice was bad. I was like, you know what, it's fine, I'll cancel it. Now over here I made the, look at this, the two villagers again for that guy over there. Yeah, that's pretty much what that is. Now, honestly, I also found a ocean monument right over there, which I'm planning to explore, but overall, you know, right over there, that's where the iron farm is. I'm planning to kind of dig this down and maybe build it 10 blocks up or something, but this is 100 blocks away, and I think this should work. I don't know if I have any iron, actually. Hold on one second. Here's all the chests that I have and everything like that, but again, there's no iron here. There's 2 iron right over here, but other than that, I also found this guy. I don't know what this guy does. Overall, let me see if there's any iron here. No iron here maybe? We got 32. Wow, dude, I haven't been on this world in such a long time. 32, yeah, dude. I don't know. Anyways, now right over there is my tree area, so I can build this giant cube. Now, what is this giant cube? Ready? This is literally all it is. Look at this. This is the giant cube. So pretty much there's 2 villagers here. I'm planning to get more than 2, obviously. Like, look at this. There needs to be way more than 2 villagers. Look at this. Look at this. We got so much beds here, so much stuff. Right over there's no beds. Actually, almost 90% of them is not covered in beds. But overall, these 2 villagers, I hope you guys are enjoying this, because I'm planning to make a ton of you. I don't know what I'm gonna do. There's something in the middle that I'm planning to do, but overall, these 2 villagers, I hope y'all have the time of your life. And again, I'm planning to make an iron farm and trying to kind of settle things, but I'm trying to get out. I don't remember where it is. There it is. Such a simple yet so complicated thing, you know? Now, let's go over here. Right, now, again, this is the only sign in this game that I have a village, you know what I'm saying? And also, we got like a pet thing over there. Also, I'm planning to make like some end, or I think nether stuff all the way over there in the middle of the ocean. But anyways, let's go over here. I think I want to show you guys the nice view over there. It's so beautiful, and I absolutely love this nice view. So if I go right over there, right, and I'm gonna keep on going and keep on going. Let's keep on going. Literally, we're just gonna keep on swimming. And look how, first of all, look how peaceful this is. Like, I'm not even kidding. This entire thing is so peaceful. It is so beautiful. I love it. I don't know what it is, but you know, I do wish this game has more stuff to offer. You know, I'm gonna keep on saying this until until this game has more stuff to offer. But I just want to show you guys the view. I think the view looks amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you. The view looks absolutely awesome. So I'm gonna keep on again moving. This is 100 blocks away, so like this giant cube kind of doesn't really disappear, it's just there. But here's the ocean monument right over there, which looks so awesome. We could make a farm there or something. But anyways, if I go 100 blocks all the way over there, keep on going, right? And then again, just swim. And like just, climb up that ladder. Let's keep on climbing up. If I go all the way over there, dude, the view looks amazing. I am not gonna lie to you. I'm like over, hyping the view or something, but I promise you, dude, I always love, when I'm like in a really high place in a game or something and I just look at it and I'm like, damn, this view is amazing. I remember a game called No Man's Sky I was playing, and I haven't really gotten far in that game. You know what I'm saying? But overall, when it comes with that game, I remember this one incident where I'm just like standing up on that, view top. It was like I saw an entire mountain. I want to say I didn't go far. I mean, I wish I went further. But look at this. Look at that. I don't know what it is, but the ocean is so beautiful. The ocean monument you could see. I don't know what it is, but I do generally love this. I do generally love this view. It's so amazing. Let's jump down here for a second. And boom. Let's go. And that's pretty much all it is into this world. Again, I haven't been playing this game because it doesn't have a lot of things to offer. And I wish, when it comes to Minecraft, it can just do a little bit more. But I don't know. I'm planning to take a little bit of a break. I hope that the Minecraft Live, the time I'm recording this, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I hope the Minecraft Live is better. I was really disappointed when I saw a sulfur and I saw all these stuff, and just one mob, and I was I was depressed. And the sulfur, I think the sulfur was a great idea. I think it was, and I think unlike most people, I really did enjoy the sulfur in general, and I did enjoy the slime, but, I wish they added a little bit more. Imagine them adding, instead of like sulfur caves, they could have like sulfur, I forgot what it's called, the mine shafts, you could add sulfur mine shafts and all these amazing, beautiful things. And I don't know, I think it would just be very beautiful just seeing something like that. And we don't see that a lot in Minecraft. I don't know what it is, but we don't see that a lot. Now, other than that, that's pretty much all it is. I might as well yap a little bit on Minecraft because why not? Right over here is my mine shaft. So if I and I did this on purpose because the villagers like to go down here, and I don't like that. And it can get very frustrating. So I had to build like something here, which looks, again, look at that. Now we're underground. But anyways, like I said, I hope they add a little bit more. I think Minecraft, again, and I've been talking a lot. I made a ton of videos on this. But, I think Minecraft has great potential. I think this game deserves more than it's being treated, in my opinion. Overall, I would absolutely love to see more stuff in this game. I would love to see, new ores, new mechanics. I mean, I don't want to download mods just to make this game exciting. I think that's what makes a boring game, right? Like, I really do. I think monetizing is good, right? Like, encouraging people to download mods. I think that's a great idea, but I think relying on it is something else. Again, I don't want to explore too much. I'm probably gonna get lost, so I'm probably gonna leave here. But like I said, when it comes to this game and when it comes to a lot of these stuff, I do wish this game has more stuff to offer and more things to explore, and I think it'll be pretty exciting to see. But overall, I don't know. Let's actually explore here. But like I said, I don't know what they're gonna add. I wish that they could add a little bit more stuff. And like, again, let me know what you guys think. But like, there's just so many potential, and I love this game because it's one of those games, and it's a very rare combo of games where it's not bounded by anything. It's not bounded by like medieval. It's not bounded by like anything at all. It is bounded by imaginations and what is the creator willing to add in this game to make this game a little bit more exciting, if that makes sense, right? Where, you could play this game and, yeah, let's say Mojang just doesn't do that. Mojang is like, yeah, let's just, add whatever. It's just gonna feel a little weird. I think I'm lost actually. Oh my god, no, it's right over there. But anyways, this is why I don't like exploring caves. But anyways, yeah. Also, if you are interested, I'm gonna go down over here. I'm gonna show you what's there. But anyways, when it comes to this game, it is not bounded by anything. It is bounded by. I also found this guy right there. It was pretty awesome. Yeah, like I said, this world's pretty interesting. But anyways, this game, I do hope for the best, and honestly, I do want this game to succeed, but I just feel like the creators of this game, could add a little bit more and could do a little bit more, and that's pretty much all I have over here. But overall, I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. Um, this game is one of those games where I have like a lot of mixed emotions, as much as like I hate to admit. One moment I enjoy it, the next moment it's like, why? But like I said, I do officially quit this game. I'm not gonna be playing this game for such a long time. I think this game deserves more items and more stuff than it needs to be. But again, let me know what you think, and let me know some ideas that you guys have for this game, right? Jeez, I thought there was for some reason I thought like a zombie burn up. I hate I hate that, bro. Like I think this place needs a little bit more work. But again, that's pretty much all it is. I'm gonna take this out and I'm just gonna leave because let's go to sleep. I have a feeling it's nighttime. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. I think this is a shorter video. I have no idea how long this is. It would be so cool if they have different types of villagers. I'm not talking about like, oh, we got the librarian and that one smoker village that like or farmer or whatever. I'm not talking about stuff like this. I'm talking about, let's say, okay, so let's say you go ahead and you go to the ice biome, right? And let's say, pretend this area is the ice biome. And then let's say, ice biome has different types of traits. So maybe, this librarian ice biome could give you a certain enchantment that you can't really get or something like that. Or maybe, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, this game has so much potential and so much things. I think, a 2-week phase kind of hurts, saying it. But, at the end of the day, I really, really do enjoy this game and I really want this game to succeed in such a way, right? Hold on. One, right over there. And then, yes, I don't know why that torch is there. But anyways, like it just has so much, potential. And I really do enjoy this game. This is actually one of the first games that I played. Not literally, but this is one of the first games that I practically got introduced into and I really did fall in love for. And I think, like I said, this game deserves a lot more than, you know, random stuff like balls and then call it, one update. I think that's, I think we're just like making this game a little worse, in my opinion. And I think this game just has a little bit more potential than, adding a ball or two and then call it good, right? Which is just, I don't know, it's just gonna feel nice, it's just gonna feel nice having this beautiful game and just like have something that's like, a little bit better than, balls. Like I said, that update kind of pissed me off. If you see the live stream, you can go ahead and see it. It's still up there on YouTube. I pretty much stated, and I quote, I should have just done my homework. And I had homework of that day, but I kind of postponed it. And I practically just went and watched the Minecraft live. That was the worst thing I've ever made, right? So the fact that I kind of like postponed it for a little bit and then just be like, yep, this is the worst update, kind of hurts my, kind of hurts my heart. I feel like I had a better time just doing other things than whatever. But anyways, that's pretty much it. You know what? Before I end this video, I am going to be very angry since I'm going to be quitting this game for such a long time. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm probably going to take a few months off or something. But I'm going to go ahead and at least put these sugar canes because I know I'm going to forget. let's actually put them all the way. And I want to do them on camera, okay? Because I want to put them all the way here, okay? Now, I don't want to do anything there. I just want to put them all the way there. Yeah, and I don't want to forget. I like, literally, since, like, I'm going to take a long break and a long time or something like that, right? It's going to be, I don't know, weird. Okay, oh my god. What happened? Okay, this is weird. Anyways, let's go ahead and just take in the final touches, and overall, we should be good to go. Let's go ahead over here, and let's just, again, I don't want to forget, because knowing me, I'm gonna forget, and perfect. Let's just make, because I don't want, I have a lot, trust me, I have a ton. I don't know if I showed you guys, but I have a ton of, here, I'll show you how much. Actually, take this, I want more. I'll show you how much I have before I end off this video. We should probably end off this video right now, but I'm gonna show you what I have. Now, let's go over here for a second, and just, I want to brag and just show you how much sugarcane I have. Even though I don't need this much, I kind of do. I want to show you. Right over here. Boom. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I'm going to end off this video by showing you how much sugarcane I have overall. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.